Hello, this video was made to demonstrate the functionality of my computer science IA program. When the code is started, the user will be met with the current date and instructions of what to do. When the first option is chosen, the user will be met with all the data values for every student available, all being placeholders at the moment. The user will then be prompted to select a student 1 through 25 to edit their specific information. After selecting a certain value the user wants to edit, the user will be prompted to enter in the new information that will replace the current one, being saved and printed out in the new list. As you can see, the data has been saved on the new list. The user can then cycle on to the next menu, which will simply just point out a few disabilities that are most common in the workplace of a paraprofessional. Selecting a number 1 through 9 will simply post out the information that is respectively with the disability that it's with. For example, pressing 1 will show information for autism. Then the user can cycle on to the third menu, which simply just prints out the general schedule for the school district. After viewing the contents in the third menu, the user can then proceed to the fourth menu, which is meant to be a salary calculator. The user will be met with instructions and its intended purpose, which will eventually show the salary after absence loss, after taxes, and after any bonuses. The user will then be prompted to put in how many days they have been absent for, in the 180 school year period, then how much they've received in bonuses. Afterwards, the program will calculate the values of the highest possible income obtainable in the remaining school year. The user can then cycle to the next menu, which is meant to be a quick searching and sorting game. As many kids within the special education program struggle with patterns, the user will be prompted to put in a number from 1 to 1000 to search for in the given list of numbers. The goal is to be able to see numbers that may or may not be there. Afterwards, the user will be prompted if they want to exit or sort the number list. If sorting is chosen, the entire list of numbers will be sorted step by step to show how to do it most efficiently. For example, as you can see, the array was sorted step by step. Of course, there is the issue of whether the client has put in an invalid input, so precautions have been taken, so no errors can be produced by an invalid response. For example, entering menu 1 here, and then typing something completely different than what the prompt is asking will simply just print out, please choose a valid option. This can be seen within every other menu. For example, fifth menu, putting in an incorrect response will only make it print out, please choose a valid option. As seen from the demonstration video, the code goes through the success criterion that was introduced in criterion A, such as being able to add or remove students in menu 1, and being able to edit the information of the students in menu 1, easily being able to check the date when the code starts up, being able to see the general schedule for the district in menu 3. The user can also calculate their own salary in menu 4. The user can search for specific values in the searching and sorting pattern game, and the user is able to gather new information about disabilities and what to do with those students in the second menu. There are modifications that can be made within this program. Like, instead of using a list of numbers in an array that's always the same, I could have used the randomized array with the random library to keep the content fresh and an actual learning experience. Another thing that could have been changed instead of having an array that's always the same, I could have used an array list for the students, so the number of students would always go along with what the user needed.